Ohayo gozaimasu, konnichiwa, konbanwa, guten Morgen, guten Tag, guten Abend, guten Nacht, buenos dias, buenos noches, buenos tardes, bonjour, bonsoir, bienvenue, buongiorno, ahoy, akosamash, assalamu alaikum, anyan haseyo, hola, ole, hola, ahai, oho, ki ora, guten Morgen, again, what it do? Mokarimaka. Early morning streaming. It's early. It's morning. I'm streaming. Hello. I'm frustrated. It's welcome aboard. I'm frustrated. Even first thing, dealing with horseshit. Do I have a zit on my neck? Is that? I might. Did I get myself again shaven? Probably. That's 4K for you. If you want to get like a decent camera capture, you can see all your skin blemishes. It'd be surprised first thing in the morning. It's like, oh shit, that's growing on my body. I recommend it. Hi. I did a little bit of a twisty. I did a little bit of curveball with the schedule, but only slightly. But we'll talk about why I did that and why I might wanted to do that and going forward. So in no particular order though, let's address the Watch Your Plastic Duck that you see currently on your screen. We have unlocked most of the achievements. There's a handful of achievements we have not gotten, including one which is click on something 500 times, right? So like I guess I can sit here and spam this forever and get it. There's getting the prehistoric duck, which I saw a duck that was floating in an ice cube. I guess I'm supposed to click on that. And then come Christmas time, or we could force it to be Christmas time, we could click on a present, right? Like we could. And where's the present? Here you go. Yeah, there you go. Touch the gift. Great. So we got that going on. Oh, shit. But look at that. But look, this is what I wanted to reference. Look at this. Look at what's happening here. Look at what is happening at this moment. So most of chat is dead. Mr. Sensual, Super Ultra Mega Pokemon E, Paperweight, Hope's Fate, Blizzard Snow Jestem, all are kind of deceased at the mo. And it wasn't like that. For a while there, Blizzard Snow Jestem was murking dudes. I think he was up to 17 kills or something like that. Let it go for the weekend and come back here. You only have these random ducks. This one, Confit, she just appeared randomly. And you have Sandy, who I didn't remember naming. Sandy has 753 fucking kills. Sandy is level 262 with a strength of 189. I don't know how anyone is going to stand up to Sandy. It's fucking brutal. So yeah, it's we'll just wait for Sandy to fucking eliminate us. She's basically Homelander of the pool. But yes, Sandy stands alone at the top of the heap as just a fucking savage. Good morning, the Real Money Python. Thank you for stopping by. Indeed, Pong. It's Pong Lake. But yeah, that was one thing. I can't brought it back up. When she bumps into someone, she sends them fucking rocketing. So there must have been, I don't know, a party at some point in time here when she was clearing house. But eventually someone has to stand on top, right? Like that's evolution. Admire me, admire my son, admire my home, right? Like it's do the evolution. And I was hoping it would have been someone from the chat. Sandy, I don't even remember naming Sandy, but it's just a random ducky stands above everyone else. But yeah, that's where we are. But yeah, I'm going to let that run in the background to see if anyone has even a notion of taking her out, but I don't see how that can be. Like, just the fucking stats are unbelievable. And the body count is to be admired. But more importantly, the main game I'm here to play today, and I am doing 5 minutes of bullshit. I consider this to be contingent with my bullshit. Is actually going to be mouthwashing. The reason why I slid mouthwashing ahead is in an effort to try to get that whole thing of like, oh, I'll play games. I'll just play it on stream for first time. I'll just fire it open. We'll just take it raw. It'll be fun. I kept running into problems with stuff not wanting to run properly or do weird stuff to the screen. Like, all right, I will at least fire this up over the weekend and see if I can't get it to, behave well with OBS. Well, let's phrase it that way. A better way of phrasing it might exist, but it's just get it to behave with OBS. And mouthwashing does not want to behave with anything or anyone. All I know about mouthwashing is it's a horror game that looks rad. It looks like an old Suda 51 game. I hope it has that same spirit, that same, as they say in Belgium, joie de vivre, right? Like I hope it has that same energy. But yo, it's one of these class of games that goes, oh, the real Monty Python, don't go, no. Oh, the real Monty Python is alive. All right, I thought for sure that was gonna be your ass. The real Monty Python is here to try to take out Sandy, who's a scant 259 levels, 261 levels higher than her. Can it work? Best of luck. But Mouthwashing, it will only run in the fullest of full screens, and you cannot tell it otherwise. And I have what was it, a 21 by 9 monitor, right? Like it's wide, and I can't stream like that. First and foremost, it's going to be a weird ratio. If I could get it in OBS, which I can't because it's only full screen, you tell it to run in window mode and you can't change the resolution, so it's kind of pointless. If you get near clicking on it, it takes over everything. So I wouldn't be able to see chat. I wouldn't be able to control anything. So there's hoops that I have to jump through, including like getting virtual display drivers up and running to trick some of these Unity games into not running at full screen. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not gonna do this again tomorrow. Right? Like I'm gonna play it now. If this is an amazing game, okay, I'll make it worthwhile. And if it's not, I played it and I'm just not gonna jump through these hoops. I mean, I spent almost like 25 minutes in the morning that I don't have getting it so this game is not full screen. I'm sure that there's like an INI file somewhere I could get into and fucking poke it with a sharp stick to convince it to not do it. But the last game I had like this that was kind of like an Unreal Engine was Calculated, right? The Calculator roguelike. And it was just, luckily I talked to the developers on Discord of like, yo, I don't want to play this full screen. And they were able to patch in something, but like that virtual display driver nonsense I did for them, I did for this. So we're gonna play that. We're gonna play that today, and then if it's amazing, then it was worth the while. And if it's not, then okay, I'm not going to jump through these hoops again. It is not gonna happen. Let's see if it actually displays. See, look, it doesn't even fucking display. All right, I might be lying. We might not be playing Mouthwashing at all. Like, I don't know that I want to deal with this shit. See, it is. All right, let's try one more thing here. Do the capture method bitblit. Will that matter? Nope. Capture method Windows 10. Ooh, okay, that works. Capture the audio. All right, so that might work. I might stand corrected. We're going to have to mute our duckies. Just going to put a little silent on them. And then presumably, we'll find out in a second or two, is the audio actually coming through? It is. I don't know how loud that is relative to me. Let me back it off real quick. Because audio is always important in horror games. So hopefully this will make a difference. All right. Controllers are working. But yeah, this was unfun. So with your 10 minutes of bullshit up, good morning. Let's go ahead and hop on in. We're going to check out Mouthwashing. That CR channel is an option, so we'll do new game. I like how continue is an option even though I never played it. It almost makes me want to click on that, so. All I know is that Steam recommended this. Pony Express Long Haul Freighter. Tulpar. Crew 5. Very alien vibes, right? Like you're on the Nostromo. Planned shipment duration 382. But there's only so many different ways you can do like space truckery. I love the concept of space truckers. Right? Ever since the Dennis Hopper film Space Truckers, elapsed time, I hope this hurts. That's probably one of the most realistic things, like as a fictional consent, that we've decided as a science of like, what would deep space travel be like? Trucking, moving shit from point to point, right? Oh, I hope this hurts. Start Mouthwashing. There it goes. 0 days before the crash. It's not exploring the universe on the Enterprise, right? It's not necessarily engaging in these epic battles. It's moving cargo from point A to point B because, yeah, that's exactly what humanity would do. That's what we would need. right? We would need some dude to haul Coors Light, right? Bootleg Coors Light to the eastern arm of the nebula, right? Where it's illegal. Can't sell Coors Light east of Sagittarius A star, right? Can't go east of the black hole and sell it. Yeah, and then we decided that's cool. So there's so many things that's just space trucking, and it makes sense. An orbital body has been detected within 21 astronomical units. See, I know what shit means. Ahead of the vessel. Please make a manual correction 1.4 degrees leftwards to avoid impacts with unknown mass. Okay. Steer right. Okay, so I'm going to bring us right into it. Extreme warning! Direct collision course with the orbital body 1.9 astronomical units away. Engaging autopilot to recorrect vessel. Just correct. I don't know if recorrect. Advise crew to take up emergency positions. 4,000 credits docked from crew package for failure of navigational staff. Let's hit this button. It's locked. Well, unlock it, bitch. What else can we get to? Just press B? Alright. Aesthetically. This is something else I saw. I don't know if this is a filter or a shader that they have. But this is also Pool of Madness, where it had this very rasterized color palette, right? Where it's very, very limited. So it's 3D. It's modern technology, but, you know, it's running like really, really, really chunky limited color palette. Like, I don't know if it's just like a 64 colors or 256, but it has like that almost like a GIF like view to it. I like it. I think it's a really cool style. I bet you it makes the game run nice too. I don't know. Utility closet, rope, fire extinguisher. Danger! Pony Express protection kit. Use only in case of emergency. Captain access. Code scanner required. All right. Emergency generator. Get that key. Take emergency key. Take the hand crank flashlight. That hand crank flashlight would be useful. And I guess we use this over here. We'll use the key, dude. Use the emergency. Hit that button, bitch. Crash imminent! Crash imminent! Is that a bad thing? I can't decide. Imminent sounds good. Is there anything else around here, something we should get into? I'll tell you, that hand cranked flashlight. There's no way that's not a good idea. Alright. Paulie says, giddy up galaxy. Paulie says, lend a hand. So we're out here on the Pony Express. Again, space trucking. Paulie says, don't be daft. Alright. Now, I don't know what kind of horror this is supposed to be. I don't think it's going to be necessarily jump scare horrors. I think this is more, like, disturbing, right? Like, it's like, this game is just highly off-putting. That's the nature of the horror. Rise and shine, lend a hand. Right? So now we've committed to crashing the ship into an anomaly. I feel like we're almost in a maze at this point. But I haven't been paying close enough attention. Was this like non-linear space? Like, if we go back the way we came? Definitely weird audio happening. And if I go back the way we came, is that door closed? I don't know if that glitch is supposed to happen like that. Just keep walking then, I guess. And eventually maybe video games will happen. I look forward to it. Yeah, video games are occurring. Close the door behind you. It's always audio. Like, that's the thing that I've picked up on from, like, horror movies over the years. It's always the audio. At the end of the day, like, horror is almost exclusively something that's controlled by, like, the sound mix. Like, that's it. It's the score. It's like the if I do jump or something like that, why are there no dentists in it? Dentists in space. Space dentists would be an interesting concept as well. But it's always like a jump scare. It's always something like loud and sudden, and you're like, ah, and then you're like, haha, you got scared. It's like it's a fucking reflex, right? It's like someone hit you on the knee with a rubber mallet and your leg kicked out. It's like, yeah, I have reflexes, but it's incredible. Like I think like all of the tension is always audio based. And that's not something we normally get by with in film. You know, you don't normally see that in films. Right? Like something isn't all of a sudden funny because you're playing like wah, 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 over it, right? Like there's more nuance to making it funny. Something isn't necessarily sad because you're playing Sarah McLachlan's, you know, I'm going to manipulate you into donating money to this animal shelter music, which does actually work. I guess that's but that with the combination of like a sad puppy or like a little cat, like that makes you do it, right? That makes you go, oh yeah. Right? It's that audio that does it. Alright, so far I seem to be stuck in this one particular area. Cannot open this door. There's nothing to click on. Our inventory is empty. Alright, so we can zoom in with the right bumper and left trigger. And, excuse me, left bumper, left trigger, and then up. Those buttons don't do much. Y is also the inventory. That's good to know. That's good to know. And then oh, we've entered the developer console somehow. I don't know how what did that? Oh, pressing both of the joysticks down together is the developer console. Okay, well, I don't want to do that. Achievement unlocked, though, so we got our first mouthwashing achievement. Oh, great. It's this dude. It's the Pony Express pony. It's like some Five Nights at Freddy's shit going on here. We close and open the door, does that... Yeah, it does change. It changes the other side, okay. Alright. So you gotta, like, cycle the door a couple times. I feel like these sparks are new, so this is an area we haven't explored yet. So, dead end, glitchy Polly, great. Door cycle. Door cycle. Nope. Door cycle go the other way. Love the audio. I can't get enough of that. It also seems like it's interesting, like the color palette is only like... Is it actually something, is it a filter or is it like the textures? I don't know, because the posters seem clear. I don't know. I'm interested enough that I want to like kind of look into like the Unreal, like what's the meta in Unreal development as far as, is this like a filter, is this a shader, or is this like something else? So I dig the aesthetic on it. I'm glad that we've gotten to a point where shitty 3D is not just a bad thing, it's now charming, right? I think it's gonna, there's like a lot of older games that get overlooked because the 3D looks bad. Like, we didn't have the technology to do much with it. And so, like, people won't go back and play it. But now that low poly, bad frame rate is an aesthetic choice, Maybe that opens up a whole cadre of old games for people to get more into. So I'm in favor of it. Let's love all types of games, even if they're not all shiny and you know. There, see, we'll do the thing that the game wants us to do. 2 months after the crash, even if they're not all shiny and fancy, let's enjoy video games. And you also do the same thing. We ain't touching the damn cargo. The hold is locked down for a reason. The only thing worse than dying slowly is not getting paid. Right, true. But it could be something useful, I think. Do look directly into the flashlight. But I will also not look directly into the flashlight. Could be what? Hopes, dreams, marzipan! Hopes, dreams, and marzipan! This dude is now formerly Homestar Runner. You don't have to. If it helps survive it, worth it. Dice game. Man, Pony Express bosses really aren't chill at all, huh? Come on, a quick look won't hurt. How exactly does group therapy commit to playing till I get in there? Pom-pom? I'm not going to do that every time. I'm not doing that every time. Okay, right here, boss. You're looking at the meanest swing of the regional junior baseball team. Read your emails. Straight up cork the new kid once. No, I'm not. He's not going to be strong. Dear Daisuke, how do I get into the locker room? Well, I know, we're not doing it. I can't, especially not, like, extemporaneously. If I had time to plan, maybe I could do something, like, Homestar related. But no, like, just drop everything and then, oh, yeah, when's the last time I saw a Homestar Runner cartoon? Probably a month or two ago, actually. I saw one not too long ago. But, like, just gonna have to, like, dig deep into the animals. Like, how do they talk? What do they talk? You know, Kochi! Like, I'm not gonna do it. Straight up corked a kid once. I could take the utility axe and you're a goddamn born fully corked. Fully corked. Truth. That's enough. Swansea. They're all named after, what, Premier League football club? Swansea? Swansea is a club. Jimmy, that's also a football club. I think they're out of Wales. It's them in Cardiff. There has to be a case, in case of emergency, way inside. Anyang. If I remember correctly from the safety protocols, the door should have an alternate access code, but can only be uncovered using a code scanner device. And only the captain has access to the scanner. Of course, go ahead and ask him all about it then. He's dead, isn't he, right? Maybe he'll sing you the blues, too. We don't need him to find the scanner, get the code, and open the hold. We don't need him if we can find... For better or worse, I'm captain now. Look at me, look at me. I'm not going to do the meme of look at me, I am captain now. I'll figure it out. Right on. Acquire code scanner. Can do. Press B to disengage from sitting the fuck down. Alright. Ooh, running kind of chunky. Did not expect it. My computer is not...
Polly says, Mondays are the worst, but coworkers can make it better. Yay!
My computer is not like high spec, but like what we got going on here, it should be able to handle. So like the kind of the clunkiness is interesting. Polly says, don't be daft. Proper preparation prevents accidents. It's your responsibility to keep yourself and the crew safe. Medical expenses will be enough for personal credits. Word. Polly says, giddy up, Galaxy. Punctual delivery is our pride and promise. No matter where you are. Late deliveries will be enough for personal credits. Polly says, lend a hand. Teamwork is the soul of success, and when you have completed your task, always check on other tasks. HR complaints about poor claims, treatment, result, and collective punishment. Polly says, rise and shine. Sleep is the best rest after a long day of work. Earn that rest. Don't overdo it or fall behind. Do not indulge in over 5 hours of rest. Yeah, corporate America. It's here for you. We got food. Would be dead without this thing. Never thought I'd be thankful for Pony Express grub. We got coffee. The machine was empty even before the crash. Swansea assaulted that. Right? And we got, what, Ludo? Is this Ludo? No, that's not Ludo. That is, is that Ludo? I love board games. I have an ample board game collection. I don't know that I know what Ludo looks like. I think it's Ludo. I think that's Ludo. I'm going to go ahead and say that's a Ludo board. Right? You race around the edge, and then you get your people, and you score your... It's would fall under, like, the Blaine criteria of, is it even a game? Right? Because it's just basically, it's dice rolls, right? If you somehow rolled 6 every time, you would be the world's greatest Ludo player. Dice Gate. Looks like we'll be in. It looks like it'll be soup again for dinner. You want a rock, paper, scissors for the chicken noodle? How much food do we have left? I'd say 4 months ish. Less than less than the remaining air supply, but we can make it last. In theory, we'll be starting to poke new holes in our belts pretty soon after we pull that out. Yeah, my mom will straight up stuff me when I get back. I'll look like Swansea. We'll have a rad story to tell though. Might even write articles about us. We could be on the TV, space TV. We haven't established the year. Like the vending machines look kind of old. Is this like Space 1984? It'll impress the ladies too. Hell yeah. The real problem is us running out of toilet paper. Fatal stuff, man. We should leave that part out for the press. I don't want to like go off on a rant here more than I normally do. But have I mentioned I've gone to Japan? Have I talked about that on the stream before? I don't like to mention it, but if I must, I must. Yeah, since that first trip, fucking nigh on what 5 years ago or whatever, the Japanese toilet with the bidet function, heated water and all that shit, I haven't been able to go back. That was one of the first things my wife and I wrangled. Not cheap, not cheap, but utterly life changing. You want to talk about your COVID 2020 survival techniques when they had all the toilet paper shortages? We good. Doesn't affect us. Doesn't affect us. We're talking wash and dry. Like, it'll get you done. So yeah, man, that's the solution to all your problems. Toilet paper is for fucking savages. I go to like into the office, or I go where out to eat or whatever, and I got to use toilet paper, or dock workers. Hey man, a longshoreman ass could use a bidet as much as anyone. Like that's a hard working man. He deserves to have a clean asshole. You can tell him I said that. But yeah, like you go, any type of strike doesn't impact us, man. We ain't scared of losing toilet paper. So yeah, this can't be. This is certainly not a Japanese spaceship, even though Daisuke's here with us. They would have a bidet. All right, pull this handle down. Nope, we have to put stuff into there to pull the handle down. Got it. All right, so there is a run. Insulation that was automatically discharged from the hull breach blocked off compromised parts. Oh, kept us alive. That's neat. Nice. I like that from like a thematic conceit of like you had the expanding foam just sort of flooded the ship. That's why we can't go this way, is because the hull breached. That's cool. Cockpit, utility, cargo. Let's go pit our cock. Begs the obvious question of why is the game called Mouthwashing? I like the fact that it is. I feel like it's calling it something like that might confuse like non-English speakers, but it sets a tone for, I guess, the level of tethering to reality that you're going to experience, right? It seems like that's a nonsensical title, which, okay, fair enough. Does what it says on the tin, right? It's one of those ones. Take the code scanner. Got it. And then also in this utility closet, which can we not get into it because it's... Can we not get into this? Oh, you want me to click on the handle. All right. Get that little flashlight, dude. I'm telling you, grab this little... There's no way that's not a good thing to have. Code scanner required. Okay, well, I have the code scanner, so then we do inventory. Used to reveal access codes across the tupler. Tupler? Oh, 739. Got it. Cool. So that's our hidden UV flashlight. All right, so that's the code. Now what? We enter that in at the... The pipe must have broken off during the crash. Do we enter that at the cargo hold? Resume. So I'm trying to yank that pipe off the wall. I have a feeling we might need to be beating shit. That's just my instinct. Alright, so do we have to have our code scanner out the whole time, though? Is there a battery on this? Is it going to be like, you know, this thing here? Because I won't lie to you. This would suck. If I got to go over every millimeter of this entire ship with this scanner, I got a life to live, man. Any codes to be found here? Any codes over here? Scanning for codes. Swansea hasn't let anyone in utility since the crash. Says it's filled with foam. He says it's filled with foam. But is it filled with foam? Does anyone remember what that 3-digit code was? 792? What was it? I should pay attention to that. I was kind of relying on the game to be like, oh, you know what it is. But no, that's not this type of game. This type of game is going to be like, no, you have to know what it is. 792? Was it 792? 792. 792? Seven, 3, 9. All right. Yeah, 7 plus 3 equals 9. Got it. That's simple. Okay. 7 plus 3 equals 9. Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay, cool. Simple code. All right. It helps if you have a mnemonic for these types of things. You gotta make me scan every... Good luck with that. Remembering early for you. Yeah. It's not the time for me. Again, me in the morning do not get along. Swansea, our nurse, should be here. Even she couldn't make this situation worth her presence. Okay, cool. Good to talk to you. Gonna have to start writing shit down. I refuse. No, that is not this type of stream. The moment I start putting in genuine effort is the moment we all stop enjoying ourselves. No, it's gonna be funnier when I don't remember. But 7 plus 3 equals 9. It's simple. 7 plus 3 equals 9. You know, I think they did it that way on purpose. Medical. Alright, so we ran the big loop. Hello? Okay. Anya! He doesn't want to keep still anymore. What about the painkillers? It just hurts so much, I can't stand the noise. You did make it through nursing school. Pony Express sure does know how to cut corners, if nothing else. Oh, well, I was hoping you could help me with the captain. Curly. Right, sorry, with Curly's medication. People have to be worth their titles. Don't you think, Nurse Anya? Anyway, forgot I asked. I'll take care of it. What's up, Curly? Jeez. Alright, that's depressing. Okay, so I've definitely seen this screenshot in Steam, so that's what this is. I don't know what we think we'd find here. But this is the captain's code scanner, and I'm scanning the captain. Where's the captain's code? Can we talk to him? Like, I feel like a "what's up, man" is not... Are we gonna have to pull his eyeball out? I'm predicting that right now. The fact that that's so conspicuously animated and kind of floating around there, we're gonna have to pop his eyeball out, aren't we? These are all we have left. Take the painkillers. Right. Well, I need them because I got pain. I am in pain. The vent has been busted forever, at least according to Swansea. Probably beyond wreck now. So Swansea is the one who's really gatekeeping us from doing shit. In a way that I am most suspicious of him. What did he do, you might ask? I don't know. I'm suspicious of his existence. Doesn't get a signal anymore. Unfortunately, Anya and Swansea's playlist survived the crash. Alright. Where was the cargo hold? Did we walk past it? Because I think that's what our 739 is for. Cockpit, utility, lounge, medical. Wasn't there am I crazy? Was there not a cargo hold? Oh, yeah, move. So he's blocking it. Can you and the woman get out of the fucking way? I need to type in 739 on the goddamn thing, right? Four, 517. Oh, no. There's more numbers? Shit. 739 4517. 4517 451. 7 plus 3 equals 9 4517. Alright. What else am I writing down? Is there going to be one of those codes in every room? Yeah, imagine it'd be something like that. That makes sense. Like from a video game perspective, each room has a code in it. Papa Polly's Delights. Table of contents. Water, gelatin, sweetener, tonic. Recipes: cake, drink, meat pie, bread, spaghetti, bolognese, carbonara, Alfredo, lasagna. Polly's Delights. Water, 3142. Anyone see something going on here? Okay, hold on. Fuck. Alright. 3142 is water. Gelatin is 4213. Do I actually have to write these down? I don't know. If we're going to start writing shit down, let's write it down. Restricted item. 2431. That's the sweetener. Tonic is 1324. Yeah, I have no chance of remembering these. Cake recipe. The cake recipe is water, gelatin, cake base, and sweetener. Where was the cake base? Water and gelatin makes cake base. Oh, so I guess water and gelatin makes cake base? Is that what it is? And cake base and sweetener makes cake. Water and tonic makes drink base and... Okay, makes the mocktail. Okay, fine. Alright, fine. The keypad, though... The only keypad I saw was what was Swansea was blocking.
Polly says, are you working hard? Or hard are you working?
Little both. Good thing we have medical mattresses. The floor isn't that bad. Game Boy. Nice. Alright. So let's assume there's a code in every room. Right? Let's just operate on that assumption. So we got the one in the cockpit. We got the one in the utility. Right, that's on the outside, assuming that's the outside utility room. That's where it belongs. Alright, we can't get in the utility. We got the one in the cockpit. What else is this? What is this effort? I don't want to hear it! I want to give this game a shot. It was such a bitch to get it running. If this game is good and it's worth playing, I need to figure that out right now. I don't want to drag this out over a couple days because I don't want to keep, like, again, install a virtual video driver and then configure it as like the second monitor that I can't see, and then get the. I don't want to do this over and over again. If this game is great, fine. I'll justify it to myself. If this game is kind of like, oh cool, we played it, right? There's plenty of games I'm like, that looks rad and I didn't enjoy it. If this is going to one, I'm not going to enjoy it. God damn it, I'm going to find that out up front. And if that means I got to dump some calories into it, then I'm going to dump some calories and figure out I don't like it. 4517. But yes, it is some effort. It's a type of effort. It's not it's not high effort. 4517. So we got one at the lounge. Was there one in medical? Is that what we're missing? Because we got the one in the cockpit. We got the one over here. So I guess we didn't get the one in medical. So, right? So yeah, let's go check out the medical room. Was there a code I missed in the medical? Making the joke about, this is the captain's code scanner, and I'm scanning the captain. That, I mean, there might be something to actually find in here. No. Where's medical? Here, another way. This is the captain's code scanner. So now they're painkillers to painkillers. Everywhere else had a code. With this vent we can't get into, right? Are you gonna feed Curly his med? He really suffers. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right, I gotta give it to Curly. That's what I don't. It probably says a lot about me that I'm like, I gotta pop his eyeball out. It's like, no, I gotta give the dude who's in pain his medication. His mouth is closed. Well, unclose his mouth. Yeah, I mean, not a doctor. You know what they say, pain is how we know we're still living. I can't bear to listen. Excuse me, sorry. What a dick I am. I'm running around with like a UV flashlight. I'm supposed to be giving this dude painkillers. Writing down recipes to cake. I mean, you want more painkillers? What? Alright. So was she standing near the code? Like, her leaving has done what for my game? Giving him the pill gets her to fuck off. And then that does what? Again, assuming there's a code in every room. Maybe there isn't. We don't have a whole lot of painkillers left, but you still want to keep. Why do you think he did it? Does it matter? What answer make you feel any better? I have to believe that our worst moments don't make us monsters, Jim. I have to, even in his case. He tried to take us all down with him, Anya. The way I see it, there's two reasons to keep him alive at this point. Guess the important bit is we all agreed to it for one reason or another. I'm still feeling nauseous. Nauseous? Nauseous. I need a minute. Take a minute. Alright. Can we use this shit yet? No? Like, where do we enter? So that's the thing, is where do we enter the numbers at? I guess it's in the cargo bay. Because that's why Swansea is standing right on top of the keypad. That's the game preventing us from doing something. Daisuke ran somewhere else. Our boy Big Glove, he fucked off someplace. Alright. He's not in front of the keypad anymore. So let's try to keypad some shit. Here we go. Keypad, wait, 739 is a 3-digit code. These all look like they're 4. Nope. Alright, let's try this water code. 3142. Nope. 4517. Four, 517 was a winner. Stuttering. We're gonna crash. It's getting ready to crash. Oh. 7 days before the crash. How many days were we before the crash before? Are we moving backwards in time? We were 3 days after the crash. Now we're 7 days before. And now we're Curly once again. Yes, sorry. Couldn't sleep again. But I passed the psyche val. Well, you gave the same answers as last time. I do wish you'd open up a little bit more, Captain. These valuations aren't just about you. As long as I fit the fly in your eyes, Anya. Oh, stop it. Guess that means I only have one more eval left to do. Jimmy? He asks if I do these things for fun. Then I have to make a report with things like, I have found myself sexually excited at the sight of cartoon horses. I could take it off your hands. Really? I've known him a long time. He won't try any bullshit with me. I suppose you are the captain. I am the captain. Thank you. What a relief, Captain. Oh, before I forget, Swansea asked me to give you this. They can't expect me to perform miracles. They can't expect me. Thank you. Not sure what it means, but it sounds like fun. Good luck, Captain. All right. Talk to Jimmy and Swansea. Out here on the pre-crash ship. Hopefully everyone's just in a lounge. Nope. Door to my quarters. I'm still in the clock, though. Got it. Thought maybe it'd be a chance to explore parts of the ship we normally can't get to. Dice game. What's up, dude? Oh, Jim. Oh, that's Jimmy. Oh. And Pony Express said they don't provide onboard entertainment. It feels like there's always something broken in that room. Tuplar's starting to show her age. Past inspection, right? Shouldn't be an issue. Plus, they had a dice game last minute. Didn't account for the fact there'd be 5 of us. Really should have made a bigger stink about that. Emergency cryogenic pods. 20 years of backup power. Well, I can see the issue. The kid was brought on just to make me suffer. Intern my ass. I was just trying to fix the vent. How that triggered the emergency foam. Because you're talented in all the wrong ways. I would have dealt with this, but only you can unlock the axe case. Every goddamn thing has to go through you. I'll handle it. Hang in there, dice guy. So I guess the axe is going to be the key to get through our foam. Do not touch. Where's the foam? Where's the axe? Here it is. 759 is my guess. Nope. 2, 4, 3, 1. Nope. 4, 5, 7. Let's try the 4, 5, 1, 7 again. 4, 5, 1, 7 only works once. Oh, do I have my captain's flashlight on me? I do. 2609. All right. $2609. Enter. We'll write that down. Axes 2609. I don't think it'll matter, but we'll do it anyways. Take axe! Got the axe. Back in my day, we had to go through a dog and pony show for a real thing. Might as well put our cutlery back behind the lock. Yeah. Back in my day, we had... Okay. I think I got it. Here, hang in there. Alright. Use the axe. Can't use it here. I beg to differ. Give him the axe, then? Strong stuff, huh? Get it through your goddamn skull. That vent is strictly off limits. Fully fucking collapsed inside. You looking to get impaled, electrocuted, and cooked? Yeah, but, like, you can't fit in there to fix it, right? So I can totally handle it. Captain, give me the axe. Swansea, this could have damaged the pods. You can't let something like this happen again. Yeah, I got it. Loud and clear. Keep the axe until you've cleared this up. Alright, so Swansea has the axe. Swansea is teaching Daisuke the basics. He's got a long way to go. Alright, so then... what is required of me now? Alright, Jimmy's blocking off. We gotta do Jimmy's psych eval, right? I take it Anya diagnosed you with being sane, then? Just off center, but it's what keeps me on my toes. I said I'd do yours. I want to hear about all those cartoon horses. Is that something you were born with or a recent development? Alright, shut up. Let's go to the cockpit. Nice. Cock. Oh, cockpit's actually this way. Cockpit. I don't remember this hallway being this long. Do you? Weren't we in the... Maybe that wasn't the cockpit where we got the captain's code scanner? Like, something about the perspective of this is altered. Right? Like, everything seems bigger. It's the exercise hallway, yes. Keeps you on your toes. Okay, great, yeah. I knew shit was getting weird. Alright. Here we are in the pool of LCL. This is where Shinji realized that redacted was redacted. Alright. All of humanity comes together into a giant pool of liquid. Omedetou gozaimasu, Shinji. You piloted the Ava. I should take the opportunity when this shit is happening to point out that Paperweight and I are going to try to stream games together coming up. We're going to be playing what? Phasma? Possibly. We got to figure out when that'll happen. But that's going to be a horror game. That'll be fun for Halloween. Emergency! Emergency! Warning! I love me a good emergency sign. But I don't understand how... This is the way to the cockpit, though. Like, this is the way to the cockpit. It seems inefficient. Right? Like, there are probably better ways. Oh, head towards the light. That makes sense. I hurt my eyes in real life. Now we open the door into our heart. Imagine your pain is a white ball of healing light. That's right, your pain. The pain itself. It's a white ball of healing light. I'm going to put in my Fight Club soundtrack of this. I guarantee you that. Alright. That was easy. Hey! Isn't it weird how we have to get to the cockpit through the LCL room? Isn't that just unusual? That's LCL, right? I'm not... Oh, I hope that is LCL. I'd be so embarrassed if it isn't. You can't make something up for this. It's not like these valves ever go anywhere that we get back. We'll power through it. Have you been able to complete your mandated task as co-pilot efficiently and to your fullest capacity? Let's see. I'll just put good for that one. That's all of them done and done. How are things otherwise off the record? I like it. We're in control here. Didn't think you'd ever take to being a freighter pilot as well as you have. What with how you struggled back on Earth? Sure, all I ever hear is how great a leader you are. Honestly, it's kind of annoying. So what is it? How come it always seems like you're standing out on the edge of the bridge with your feet in cement? Lately, I've just been thinking, is this enough? Should I stay here because I've been successful at it? A good long-haul freighter captain, and that's bad? That's what I'm saying. It's not, but it's terrifying. I think, am I figured out? Is this all I'll ever be? Or do I take the risk and try something new, even if I'm bad at it? Streaming. Try streaming. I guess it. You reached the highest rung on this ladder, so now you're thinking it might be on the wrong ladder altogether. Still a long way down from the top, no matter how you look at it. Well, I'm still climbing and climbing, something like that. But hey, you know I believe in you. Here on Earth, doesn't matter. You should write that on the psyche vow. Message incoming. Oh no, the big guys themselves. Guess that's my cue. I'll see you later. Incoming message. You have mail. and other things as well. Take news from corporate. After all the take liberties. Got it. Said take liberties. I will take liberties. Head to the corner. It's the only safe spot. There we are. Alright. Doors and corners, kids. Doors and corners. That's where they get you. Alright. Well, that's the way love goes. Here we go. Yeah, certainly an option. Certainly an option to look at the scary television. We could do that. Let's call that option B. Let's not start by communing with the nether regions, shall we? Let's look for an exit first. No. All right. Let's go talk to the nemesis. What else are we gonna do?
Operating at a steady profit can give its workers security and employee benefits. Operating at a profit,
This is some good like public domain cartoon shit, isn't it?
colorful working conditions,
Someone went to archive.org and started
high wages, and steady employment. First aid and health protection. Accident and life insurance.
dun 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 dun.
Or vacation.
That sounds great. Sign me up.
He working for a profitable business can maintain a savings account, own his own home, and have plenty of leisure to enjoy the peace and quiet of family life. When investors receive a business operating at a steady profit can give its workers security and employee benefits.
Oh, so we've looped back around.
A business
So I'm not supposed to watch all of that. It's like, what was it? The Darkness, where they had all of Sonny Chiba's The Street Fighter on the TV. You could just sit there and watch all of The Street Fighter, which is a tremendous, I'll call it a kung fu film, even though it's Japanese and therefore not kung fu, it's karate. But a fantastic one of those films. It probably doesn't hold up tremendously, but it's a great film. It's a great little kung fu film, man. I don't know what else to say about it.
Here, in fact, is the answer to a dream as old as man himself. A giant of limitless power at man's command.
I'm talking about nuclear power, probably.
Science found that giant in the atom, a particle so infinite.
I feel like I've seen this. Like, did they show this to me in school?
Million atoms to make up the head of a pin. Just as other millions and quadrillions of atoms are the tiny building blocks, which make up everything in the world.
Ah, sure.
And shoes. And
It's everything that exists in the world right there, man. Ships and shoes. Nothing else is real.
one has ever here, in fact, is the answer.
Okay, so it's a short loop. All right, now we're watching The Ring. Great. Great, also a great film. By the way, this is an incredibly clear picture for like an one of these types of TV sets with the little rabbit ears and everything. It's beautifully clear. This type of TV, like actually like we look the CRT style ones, if you sat in front of it long enough, you felt like you had a suntan. Like you would start to feel something weird from like the electrons passing through the phosphorus. And you could touch, if you would touch the screen, it like would crackle, especially when you turn it on. It would like make weird patterns. It was fucking dope. Bring back fucking CRTs. Let's do it.
Hurry, step right up, folks. Here's the answer to your problems, Doctor.
Am I gonna, again, I better not be getting fucking copyright strike. This better be all be public domain shit.
Some will cure
I'll be so pissed.
the body politic. It's terrific. It's tremendous.
I'll be pissed.
Once you swallow the contents of this bottle, you'll have the bountiful benefits of higher wages, shorter hours, and security. Enormous profits, no strikes. Remember, you're the big boss. Government control, no worry about votes. Name your own salary. Bigger crops,
Ism for farmers. What exactly is ism? Is it communism? Like, what are we rallying against here? I'm just gonna stare at this now for 20 minutes. We're sorry you had to delete the video for copyright reasons. Good luck or make. Yeah, basically. That's the thing that I've sort of slowly uncovered in streaming is like, I've gotten dinged for like, you were playing this game and it had the song that hasn't been cleared. It's like, all right, well, yeah, you technically got me, but I feel like I'm the least of your problems if someone is building a video game that's infringing on your intellectual property is me playing it. A revolutionary new dental hygiene product, Dragon Breath. Nice. Brand new formula designed to kill bacteria and kill germs without leaving a bad taste. So it's just alcohol. Straight alcohol. So you're looking at a special behind Dragon X Power. Oh, dude, no, I was thinking that. All day fire fresh. Although I should wrap up. I do recognize that like you can clear music for being in a game, but that does not include the right to stream it. And that's why some games have like a Twitch mode or like a streamer mode. It's like, we're not going to put on our licensed music. We'll put our unlicensed music. So I shouldn't actually complain about. Don't make money off of our money. Don't you? Especially when you think about it through the lens of anyone who's watching me play a game. Let's say play a game and just make a veiled penis joke at something. They're not going to get the same derived enjoyment from listening to your like East Indian jive jazz track, right? That it's not a substitute for it. One does not cover the other, right? You didn't lose a consumer because like, oh, finally I get to listen to Bangalore Funk by E Johony, Johonny, E Johony and the Calcutta Crew, right? Like, there's no crossover there. It's the difference between correlation and causation, right? There's a correlation going on there that someone who's watching me play a video game just so happens to hear your song, but they would not have sought out your song if I was not playing it. I'm not saving them from anything. This is it! Mouthwash! Unfucking believable. There's got to be an ocean of this stuff in here. This room is freaking endless. This is what they'd have 5 people hauling over a year. All of this for mouthwash. The sugar content probably offsets any potential as a disinfectant. Disinfectant, let me see that. 14% ethanol, you can drink it. Yep. I suppose will smell good at least. That's right, kiddo. You bet your ass on that. What are you doing? Stop that. Drink the mouthwash. Drink the mouthwash. Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it. Whee! Ah, shut up. It's just old codger taking care of his dental hygiene. You hear that? That's the sound of 15 years of sobriety popping like a cyst. A glorious, magnificent, red-hot cyst. Alright, I'm back. Riddance and cheers. It's always good riddance. We're just never bad riddance. Right? Just acknowledge it happened. Ah, riddance. To Captain Curly, here. Guess anyone could get seriously blasted off this stuff. Yeah, it'll kill you in the process. This can't be real. Now, I don't want to be that dude, but like with the kind of this amount of science they got going on here, you could probably distill the alcohol off of the mouthwash, right? You heat it up, the alcohol burns off, that burns off. It evaporates first, and you recondense it, right? It's the same way like when you distill, shitty beer. They'll sometimes take shitty beer and they'll make like liquor out of it, right? You just take the alcohol out. You distill it, get the alcohol off, and then there you go. Hey, presto, there it is. So you could probably get the ethanol out of there. I don't know what the ship runs on. I doubt highly it runs on alcohol. But there's some science to be had here. Now we can go out in style. Daisuke, come here. Anyone ever teach you how to drink like a man? That's one of the most sexually threatening things I've ever seen in a video game. Teach you how to drink? It's like off of his penis? Like, what do you mean drink like a man? Break the news. Oh, I gotta break the news. Guys, I gotta break the news here. I need to tell them. Dun, 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 dun. Again, really like in the shader or whatever it is that kind of has that sort of rasterized color palette. Hey, we made it. Omerito gozaimasu, Shinji. You piloted the Eva. Surprise. Surprise! Look at your face. Gotcha. Cheers. Wow. What's with the occasion? We get one communal birthday party per trip, right? So we have it whenever. Only one person can really be surprised birthdayed per trip. We did Swansea last fall, remember? No way, I can't believe I missed that. You were next on the list, so congratulations. Hate to say it, though, your duties have to extend to even your own birthday party. You're the only one with clearance to make the cake. The recipe is there by the machine. Hop to it, Captain. I got my notes. I know how to make and I reckon I know how to make a fucking cake. Everyone up my ass lately. I mean, yeah, but how do I keep... Yeah, I got it, but where do I enter the numbers? I know the recipe. I wrote it down. Water and gelatin. Right? And then the sweetener. And there it is. But where do I key that in? I guess here? Alright. So water, 3142. Take the water. Gelatin, 4213. Take the gelatin powder. And then the sweetener was what? That was the 2431? Is it not 2431? Is it different? Did I write that down wrong? Oh. They won't let me read the news from corporate. 2341. Wrote it down wrong. Corrected. Now we'll never have a problem ever again. All my problems are solved. 2341. Nope. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Sweetener. Alright. Start with the water. Use the gelatin. Use the water. Ka-ching. And then I would just add the sweetener. A mockery of sugar. Agreed. Wait, what else do we have to have here? Mix water and gelatin. Mix cake base with sweetener. Or do I have to take the cake out? Or take plain cake. Use plain cake. We did it! Guys, I got a cake. I want you to have this cake. It's festive. You gotta make a speech. Can't argue with that. Speech. Go on. Hey, what's wrong? That's all it said on the report from management. We'll receive the paycheck for this delivery. I don't know any more than that. It was we will. I should put we will receive this. Really emphasize the will. Pony Express finally kicking the bucket, huh? What a joke. And where the punchline? I don't have any savings. I don't know why I thought that would be sing-songy. They just can't do this, right? Pony Express is one of the last man-crewed freighter companies. The writing's been on the wall for a long time. When did they tell you? Earlier this week. I was instructed to wait until we're closer to the haul destination. But I can't keep something like this from you all. So I guess you got what you wanted. Without the guilt. Jim, if I had known, I can go back on my own. I could go back to my, how'd you put it, struggle of a life? Struggling. Anya's never been into medical school because she's... Never got into medical because she's, well, let's be real. And how many employment years Swansea got left in him? Daisuke will be fine. Mommy and Daddy have him covered, so there's that at least. But you, headed for bigger and better, right? I'm just working on my life being in a place I don't have to fucking escape. Jagoffs! Block him. I like how deep we're getting into the cheap viewers on type spam. But, like, then it's just asterisk, asterisk, asterisk. Twitch was doing good there. The other day, both Paperweight and I had noticed, like, we were getting, like, message quarantined. Like, or it was, like, harassing or something like that. Like, harassing messages or something like that. So they're getting good there for a little bit, but, like, I even have the term cheap viewers blocked, so I don't know how that gets through. That's what I'm trying to tell you, nothing more. We're the ones you're trying to escape. Leave the dirt behind now that your boots are clean. That's not what I meant. It is what you meant. You just couldn't frame it to yourself in a way that kept you as the hero. Abandon the crew, but remain the model captain. Unbelievable. What am I supposed to do? Let's have some fucking cake, huh? Props to the Twilight Cruise at the Tulpar. Props to our captain and his new prospects. Well, shit. Grab the knife. Use the knife. Just rock the joystick back and forth. Who cuts cake? What inhuman animal cuts a cake like this? Like, really jamming the handle, like, all the way up in there. Just, I guess we paid for the entire knife. We might as well use the whole knife. Handle and all. 3 months after the crash. Check on Curly. Hey, we're space people, not Earth people. That's in fairness. Space people, we like it when you get that, like, that hand salt. What would you call it? Like, it's the salt from your hand. Like, that, you can kind of taste it if someone touched something. I don't know if I'm the only one who does that, but, like, I notice, like, if someone touches food by hand, it can taste different. I mean, like, I'm not suggesting it's all the way down the alley of the apocryphal, like, eating sushi off a nude girl in Japan, which I guess they never did, and now, if it does happen, it's only in response to the myth of that happening, right? Like, it wasn't an organic idea, but, like, some dudes are now doing it because, like, oh, that's a weird idea, let's do that. Japan got that wiring at times. I'm not suggesting it's quite like that, but food that touched human bodies somehow tastes different. That's what I think, at least. Wait, where was I going? Fuck, I already forgot. ADHD, no! I was going somewhere, I was doing something. Then I got distracted by hand cake. Hey guys, am I supposed to be here? I understand completely, if that's how it has to be. Oh, it's you. Not able to sleep either? It's nighttime. Why are you talking this late? Anya, are you crying? Don't worry, I'm okay. We need to keep it together. Oh, I'm keeping it together. Don't you worry, Captain. He's making noises. Oh, we have to go see Curly. No, must have slipped my... Dude, give her those fucking pain pills. I said I'll do it. Give Curly painkillers. Alright, so that makes sense. Is that who we hear burning or suffering is Curly? Utility. Am I going the wrong way from the infirmary? No, that's the right way from the infirmary. Alright. All the foam. All the foam that you can't handle. Alright. Take the painkillers. You can give me the alcohol. Hands are burned off. It's a bad existence we got going on here, homie. Opie dope. It's like giving my cat his pill. I know what everyone's thinking, the way they look at me. What could I even say? And then, what would she do? Damn it. Here we are now, me in the driver's seat. Thanks for that. Open up. I hope these make you feel fucking better. Yeah, I don't want to be that. I also don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be cruel or whatever, but I don't know what's... I don't want to be cruel or that kind of person. I don't know what space future this is, but like if you have that much burns over your body, you're gonna die. Infection is gonna kill you. Like you could argue about like, oh, we couldn't bring ourselves to agree to kill the like, unless there's some special space technology that they got. Like, dude, he can't. You can't take that much burn and live. It will kill you. Nothing else, you know, matters in addition to that. Oh, sweet. That's fucked. Take. I thought it said take liberties. We should have some. Why? It's mediocre at best, obviously. Sometimes you can only get the subpar stuff. That's what makes really good stuff, well, good, right? Word. Why bother? Hey, we all tried to escape. Didn't work for any of us. I thought many times, is this what peace feels like? And is this good enough? If I'm being real, it certainly isn't the best. So all I can do is try and make my life one I'm not trying to run from all the time. Sometimes I'll be promoted, buy a house, fall in love, but other times I'll have some awful fucking cake with my friend. Right now that sounds pretty brilliant, yeah? So if you'll do the honors, right, well, let me go find a knife. Find a knife! Where would a knife be if I was a knife? Down by the Ludo board, perhaps. Let me see here. Just lots of mouthwash being drunk. So far, as far as this being like a horror game, right? This seems like mostly enjoy dealing with the D-Skin Bro. Thank you to Romani Python. Thank you for stopping by. Enjoy your day at work. Be safe. Don't take any wooden nickels. As far as it being like horror is concerned, it's certainly at the very most disconcerting. It is disturbing. It is you know, unsettling. It is an unsettling game. Is that the knife sticking out of the wall? No. Oh, I can't use the captain scanner as like a mock flashlight. That would have been useful. Mouthwash bottles everywhere. At least they're not having me open the doors. All of a sudden the doors automatically open. Normally you have to like click on them. So that's nice. Yep, there you go. Back to clicking on shit. We can use the axe to cut the cake. Feast. Alright. Well, let's use the axe to cut the cake, is what I'm hearing. That'll work. The music swelling. Good sound design. Use the axe. Cut the cake. Oh, I love this sort of glitchy transitions between. I can't get enough of that. That's fantastic. Check on the crew. I mean, I can check on the crew from here. Yeah, the crew is fucked. That's what I know. All the data points I need are right in here. Now it's just a question: is anyone alive? That I'd have to check on. Daisuke, what's up, man? How many have you had? Those will kill you before anything else. I know. My mom found this internship for me. Such a slacker, she said. I don't know. I just never knew what I wanted to be. Never was good at anything. Total screw up. We're not done yet, Daisuke. Just hope she doesn't blame herself. Please, just take it. I don't want to look at... I mean, yeah, we say that, but it's dude, it's right... Alright, it doesn't matter. No, we're not going to overanalyze this. It just becomes that question like, hey, if you're going to run out of food or air or whatever, do you just drink yourself into oblivion with mouthwash? I'm glad this game is answering those questions, because that's something we've all asked ourselves. Give him some mouthwash. Name of the game, use a bottle of mouthwash. Alright, cool, we did that. I figured we could give him a little mouthwash, right? It's alcohol. That'll take some of the edge off. I mean, if oxycodone's not doing it, fucking alcohol's not gonna do it for you. But it beats thoughts and prayers. There's a big man himself, Jimbo. Listen, this is the best part. You're a mess, Swansea. It'll be all the sad motherfuckers with a tulpar in the sky with diamonds. Captain, Jimmy pulling the plug on the party before the last call. Where'd that kid run off to? He's got to work on his stamina. Party's over here. Awayo. Can I get him to give me the axe? The camera is an interesting choice. Locking the camera to his face. Oh, we can't get to the... That's where the cooktop is. That's why I couldn't, like, find a place to key in those numbers and shit. Got it. What's up, Anyang? Anyang Haseo? Anyang. Oh, you startled me. Sorry. No worries. You think about drinking that too? Honestly, yeah. It'd probably just make me feel sick. Wouldn't fix anything as much as I'd like it to. Right. Hey, I was thinking... Did you know that all the medicine aboard was in my office? We store some in the storage locker in the hallway. Why have you brought this up earlier? It was foamed up. I didn't think it was possible to reach it. But I've been estimating the position of the foam. I think the medicine depot locker isn't that too far into the massive, so we could try to break it down. One strike, too many on a weak spot, we'll all get sucked into space. I think it's worth the risk. If nothing else, it's an excuse to get Swansea to hand over the axe. Well, I mean, yeah, because you fucking... That's risk-reward shit. Like, definitely gonna die sooner. Alright, might as well try. Jimbo, El Capitano, the man with the plan. You done? I need that. This old thing? This was entrusted to me by a previous tragically inclined leader. Big responsibility. But you know all about that, huh? I'm going to try and get some more painkillers. Do something useful. Oh, I heard all about it. You're looking to pull the plug on a party early. Trying to save us. Take matters in your own hand. Be my guest. There we go. Okay, cool. So just, I can have the axe then? Alright, cool, thanks. Thank you. Great. Peace. That was nice. Easy enough. Alright, I got the axe. Where am I going here? See it by home by medical, you can kind of see the locker in there. Okay. Out of curiosity, I mean, you could, though. I mean, one could. See it here? Alright, so actually, I guess it should be outside of the infirmary, right? So, is that what I'm... Or maybe what I'm not thinking correctly? Is this... That's it? Alright, well, we're clearing it. Again, not to overanalyze stuff and be a dick, but, like, you really couldn't, I couldn't tell how deep that was. You could fucking see the corner of it. Like, what are you talking about? Oh, wow, Jim. You did it. Yeah, actually it was not hard once I figured it out. Amazing, really, sure. I hate to ask you again, but could you give Curly his painkillers? It makes me so nauseous. You're not serious. Look, I've entertained your sentimentality up until now, but I'm trying to actually fix things on Anyang. Responsibility! I'm getting us through this. It's find the code scanner, then figure out the door code, then get the axe. Chop up the phone, but not too... Oh, I love that. That's actually really... I like that way that they're doing the mission stuff. Best of all, give Curly his fucking medicine. But I'm bearing it too. I have to, because the captain has to take fucking responsibility of this goddamn responsibility. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Go make sure Daisuke doesn't choke on his own vomit. No, I can... I'll take care of it, Anya. I always do. Damn. Cold-blooded. Alright. Opie dope. again, just like giving my cat his pills. Isopropyl alcohol. Oh no, you can't use that here. Let's not do that. Use the painkillers. Fuck, and you tried to tell me. Our worst moments don't make us monsters, huh? You're a good Captain Curly, and you'll be one again. I'll get us both through this. It's awful nice of him. I wonder how long this is. Starting to talk about what I think about the game. It's kind of fun. I'm enjoying the story. I feel engaged. There's not a ton of video game to it, right? It's a it's an interactive narrative, but you know, it's not like I'm making any decisions. Right? There's a little bit of puzzle finding, but for the most part, it's just basically been like, you know, Jimmy, get the fuck out of here! Well, okay, let's just open the door. Take the metal pipe. I knew that metal pipe would come in handy. Take the duct tape. Nope. Take the rope. I'm gonna chop you into 20 fucking pieces. Open the door. Paperweight! Thank you for stopping by. Oh no, I'm covering up the animation. No! Me trying to get the game running. We've covered up the animation and Paperweight coming in. Shit. Nah, well. Paperweight, thank you for stopping by. How was your stream? What did you miss? What did I miss? What did, you know, anything interesting happen? Good morning, Paperweight. Good afternoon, Paperweight, as the case may be. I'll see if I can pause this and get you guys acclimatized to what's happening on my end. How was the daily? Tell me about it. And change the way this is fucking laid out. I had a hell of a time getting stuff started today. I don't mind telling you. Like this is one of the games that just fights being streamed. Very long but strong daily. Good. I'll probably try it. But I struggle with the dailies pretty often. I had to pause halfway through to deal with a migraine. Still got the... I'm sorry to hear that, dude. I hope you start to feel better. I don't wish that. Certainly not for you, but you know, not for anyone. Yeah, this game itself has been a bit of a pain in the Gulliver, if I'm being completely honest. But it's interesting. It's a horror game. It's called Mouthwashing. We're on a ship that has crashed somewhere in space. We're kind of long haul space truckers, and you toggle between playing as before the crash and after the crash. And when we're before the crash, we're playing as Curly. He's the captain. And then after the crash, you play as Jimmy, who's the pilot or the co-pilot. And everything's just really bad on the ship. Everything's real bad. It's dark. People are like, you know, getting ready to die because they're gonna run out of food, gonna run out of air. And then we find that like we're hauling just like millions and millions and millions of liters of mouthwash, which is basically 15% ethanol. So they're now drinking the mouthwash. And yeah, this is a tense moment for some reason in the game. Headache isn't too bad. I already took some paracetamol. Visual stuff mentioned made it hard to focus on the game. I had to pause for half an hour. I can imagine. My hands won't stop shaking. Alright, metal pipe. Use the metal pipe. I don't know what the game wants me to do. Use the rope. My hands won't stop shaking. Hopefully you start to feel better. I don't know if... Is that a common thing for you? Do you get migraines often? I mean, the fact that you recognized that it wasn't a headache and it wasn't a migraine, and you did have the paracetamol on hand, you know, makes me think that, you know, it's not unheard of for you. What is it? Alright, so what does the game want me to do here? gonna go off and get something. Hopefully, help. Good luck. I hope it gets better. Enjoy your lunch. I'll message you later on Discord. Again, feel better, dude. You know, you don't get them very often. Oh, hopefully, you know, that'll decrease over time. But enjoy your lunch. I hope you start to feel better. All right. So they gave us the rope, which we saw before, and the metal pipe, which we saw before. And they don't really give us any instructions about what they want us to do. Oh, they come in clusters? Yeah, well, cluster headaches. I've heard of that. I don't know what the significance of them that is relative to other headaches, but... Sorry, dude. There's, like, nothing in this closet, right? We've gotten everything out of the closet. There's nothing over here we can interact with. We can't actually interact with this door. It's not letting me on anything. We can't use the rope on the door. We can't use the metal pipe. Oh, hi! What's different here? Swansea kicks through. 2 days before the crash. So we should be back as Curly. You doing okay? Yeah, I can't sleep. I know how it is. I just toss and turn. Or stare at the ceiling. Thank you. I'll talk to you later. I'll message you on Discord. Or stare at the ceiling or not. Actually, I kind of like the nighttime window screen. If you can believe it. So I just come and look at it sometimes. If you look really, really close, you can see there's a dead pixel in the upper right corner. Is that so? Mm-hmm. No, don't see it. In the back of my mind, it's always there. Now I'll go bonkers looking for it. Cheers. I don't think it ruins the illusion, though. It's peaceful. Maybe just used to looking at for a bigger picture. How many days of transport do we have left? Let's see off the top of my head. Around 237 days. Just under 8 months. Hey, why do you think Pony Express put a lock on the medical room door, but not on the sleeping quarters? I suppose for the same reason they put a lock on the cockpit. Safety. Safety. Every so often, I'm not sure if the game is crashing or if it's being stylish. It's hard for me to... Is this falling apart? Or are we being aesthetic? Daisuke! Jimmy, help! How can I help? It's a total emergency. Calm down, what is it? Anya is stuck in medical, the door won't open. What if she runs out of something? Right, let's go have a look. Well, medical's this way, yeah. Okay, cool. I mean, I don't know what I expected to happen. Hurry, we gotta hurry. Go, go, go. I'm here. Now what? Anya, I brought Jimmy. We're here to rescue you. Don't worry. Don't panic. I mean, I don't have anything I can use. Hey, Anya, can you hear me? Yeah, I hear you, Jimmy. The rest of our medical stash in there, too. This could be bad. Did you really put your back into it? Any wrenches laying around? How heavy is the med kit? Anya, is the door stuck? No. What do you mean? Look, we're all stressed, but you can't go breaking down at every hardship. Open the damn door. You were right. You were right all along. I should have done this from the beginning. I always believe that our worst moments didn't define us. That seems to be an elite motif for this story, and that's nice. Didn't make us beyond repair. You think I wanted this either? Make no mistake, this isn't my worst moment. Far from it. It's the best decision I'll ever make. Open the door, Jimmy. Or open the door. I'll take care of it. Anya! What does that mean? Curly's still in there with her, right? Yeah, you don't think... Daisuke, you and Swansea know the internals of the ship better than anyone. There's absolutely no other way into medical. Well, Swansea said it was strictly off limits. Like super mega not allowed above all else. The utility of super ultra mega not allowed occasionally visits the stream as well. The utility room, that's a busted vent there, loops into medical. I mean, technically a person could totally fit through it if that's the only way and we'll make it work. You listening, Anya? Fine, come on, Daisuke. Go to utility. Go to utility. Go to utility. So yeah, I mean, as far as this being like a horror game is concerned, it's not scary. There was that one jump scare, right? And then since then, it's been mostly like eerie. It's more eerie than anything else. That's the cargo bay. Utilities over here. Swansea. We need your help. I know, you said utility is dangerous, but I'm good right here, fellas. You know I'm not letting you in there. Off limits. Look, if there's any possibility, Jimbo, letting you scratch that foam wall would be useless. You'd tear this goddamn ship a new asshole. Nothing to be done about it. Bad luck. Tail missed the donkey. But Swansea, this could be really bad. Just hear us out. We're God's hand-picked favorites on this planet, I reckon. Means we get to name it. So let's name it here for Wake Rock. Whatever's going on anywhere else ain't my problem. Since I'm the happiest man Wake Rock has ever seen. Let's go, Daisuke. There's no point with him. Yeah, I assume it's supposed to do that. And it's rad if it's doing that on purpose. If it's broken, then that just should be, because I fucked with like the display adapters to get it to run. They should do that on purpose. Don't do anything. Stop. Stop. I can fix this. Why do you keep fucking saying that? Are you hearing yourself? I'm sorry. We still have disinfectant, right? The one from the extra medical stash. Get it now. The cocktail. The cocktail? What are you blabbering about? It was your fault. You never would have I had no choice. You useless goddamn idiot. There has to be something else. Find disinfectant. I mean, I have disinfectant. I have disinfectant. What happened to the disinfectant I had? What happened to the isopropyl? What happened to the isopropyl? Isopropyl. What happened to the IPA I had? Where would there be disinfectant? There's not that many places on this ship. It's not that they let us go. Responsibility! Responsibility! We just teleport past... Wait, that's weird. What is that? Oh, they're not going to let us get into the utility closet? Is that what it is? That's really cool. We're not allowed to go down there. So it just flashes responsibility at me and expects me to do what I'm supposed to do. Sounds great. Is the cargo hold completely empty now? Oh, we'll head down here, even though this shouldn't be finding disinfectant. This is obviously fucking nightmare fuel, right? This is just an acid trip down here, but okay. Code scanner showing us blood. Interesting. Like I said, it's not really a horror game per se. It's more unwholesome. And again, it does sort of run into my common views of is it a game, right? It's a nice narrative. A blind, aimless, and restless. You can't run. Okay, blind, aimless, and restless. You can't run. Right? It's certainly a narrative, right? But so far, it doesn't seem like anything I do matters. It's just either I do what they think I should have done, or not, right? And if I don't do what they think I should have done, then we wait until I get around to it. That's fucking wild. What is that? So do we go where the blood isn't? I was following the blood. Is it where the blood isn't? Ooh. Be quiet! Okay, so don't run. You can't run from it is not saying you can't escape it. It's don't run. Alright, so we'll head away from the board this time. This would be at least where I'm doing something, because like I said, up until that point, you know, I don't know. It's a lot of what I think is based off of like shit that Chris Crawford wrote 20, hell, maybe even 25 years ago at this point in time, maybe 30, of like the definition of a game, and it's like the interactions that we're having. It doesn't seem like it matters. If if I'm here or not, right? Like, there's a way that this is going to play out, and I just so happen to be part of it. This at least feels like I'm interacting with it, and then what I do matters. Oh, hey! What's up, Pony Express horse? Be quiet. I'm not making noise. Unless you want me to walk even slower, in which case, no. I got a video game to play here. And in the process of playing that video game, does not revolve around me spending an hour solving this one little walking puzzle. I'm not making any noise, guys. Alright, so this is still here. There's still all these wires and shit here. Can't get through here no matter what. Can't go the other way, so is it this way? Is it yes, follow the blood, but be quiet? No, don't follow the blood, but be quiet. Ignore the blood, be quiet. I mean, what do you want? I'll still is as quiet as I can get. I cannot get any more quiet than not fucking moving. Less scary and more irritating. Like, oh god, I can't wait to be done with this, not because, like, of any deep-seated dread, but, like, I can't wait to be done with this because I can't wait to be done with this. I assume that when they say don't, I mean, can I at least walk? I mean, I'm certainly not running. I'm trying not to make any noise. I don't know that I want to keep fucking... At least to get... Is that like a save point? It's at least something, but like... I can't go that way because there's blood, so I guess go this way. Fuck it. It doesn't seem like if I walk or run, it doesn't seem like it matters. So from this save point, if I run in this direction... I'll just be the wrong direction. Because I might not be taking their insight correctly. I'm assuming like, hey, you can't run from it means walk. Dead end? Great, dead end. Like I said, I'm okay with this part being over because... All right, back at the beginning. Great. There's a video game lesson to learn. I don't know what that video game lesson is. So I might be close to wrapping up playing Mouthwashing today. Maybe permanently? I don't know. Is 2 hours enough time to play a game that like sit there and go like, hey, I understood the game? It might not be. Right? But at the same time, I don't necessarily expect the level of interaction to like radically change. Not that that's all there is to life. Like, as far as a narrative is concerned, I am enjoying this. I do find it interesting. It is cool. It is cool, but I'm kind of like, it's cool, but so what? Right? I don't want to sit here endlessly trying to figure this one. It says be quiet, but it doesn't seem like it matters how fast I go. Or unless quiet also means and turn your light off. I don't fucking know. Right? I don't associate light with noise, but hey, maybe the code scanner makes a ton of noise. So we're just gonna get one genuine like hero's run at this. And then if no bueno, then maybe we'll start wrapping it up. And then, yeah, I don't know. I mean, now it's a dead end, so like... Alright, I'll turn the light off too, because I need to do something different. Let's just not move at all. Let's just not move at all. I mean, we'll just sit here forever? I don't know. So, yeah, I mean, that's... The only other thing I think of is, like, that maybe you have to turn the light off where you hit that point that you can't get past because it's, like, weird wires or whatever. So if I go up here, is this the start? If I turn the light off here, can I get past this point? Or do I still run into the wall here? Will it let me walk past her because the light's off? No. So the light is showing me I can't get past her, but it doesn't tell me why. Alright, so then I don't know what else to do here. But yeah, okay. So, what are the options? Yep. Display. Oh, we're not going to get back into that. And then all the different languages. But alright, like, I guess, is there an autosave? Right? Hopefully it autosaves. I don't know. I don't know. But apparently we'll just quit out of it. You hit quit and it fucking drops out entirely. Yeah, so mouthwashing. That part right there, later on today I'll look it up. Like, I'll actually Google it and see if I can figure out, like, what's the story? Like, how do I get past that part? And that will help me know, like, how much do I want to keep? Do I want to keep playing this? Like, is that Is that true? Is that what I want to do? Do I want to keep playing this? Right? I don't know. But that's at least the first horror game I've dug my feet into. My feet? Why would you dig your feet? Dug my mitts into. And we'll have to see like what the future holds with that. All right, so let's do this. Let me get. Let's see. What do we have here? As we start to wrap up. Hopefully, Paperweight's feeling better. I'm sorry to hear that he has migraines. That's a shame. I don't wish that on him. All right, well, there's a couple people kicking around. Let's go just raid someone at random, right? Whoever's out there. There's other people playing Mouthwashing in a variety of languages, including one dude. A lot of cat avatars. A lot of Japanese people playing Mouthwashing. That seems to be popular. We'll just here. Let's get the Binding of Isaac because no one who's playing Mouthwashing is speaking English. So all right, someone small. There's nothing based on our criteria. Like apparently no one. All right. Let's see here. Espanol, French, English. Greedy me. Looks like he's doing some late Isaac run shit, so we'll go ahead and just get him up. So we'll start to do the wrap up. Actually, hold on, let's cancel the raid. We'll start to do the wrap up. Sorry about that. Yeah, so where we're gonna be tomorrow, I'll probably be playing Crypt Custodian. I might come back to Mouthwashing. I haven't fully decided, but we'll have to figure that out. So maybe we'll do that. But yeah, and then Paperweight and I, we are sort of semi-committed. We've talked about it. We're going to play Phasmophobia. It's just a question of getting it when. It sounds like Paperweight might have some technical issues at the moment. We'll try to figure it out. So I don't have it in the calendar yet, but I'll find a way to inject it in there. But big shout out to Real Monty Python. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for chatting. Appreciate you spending all the time with me. Paperweight, thank you so much for the raid. And all the raiders, thank you for stopping by, even if the ones who did not chat. Where we kind of are with our ducks, with Watch Your Plastic Duck. Sandy is still a fucking monster at level 281 with 772 kills. The Real Mighty Python is hanging in there level 3. She's alive, but I don't think anyone's going to take out Sandy. But Toro also is watching. I'd like to thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys watching me play video games. You didn't have to watch me play video games. You could have played video games yourself. You could have watched something utterly unrelated to video games. You could have watched See How They Run. Sam Rockwell and Adrian Brody in a sort of more modern whodunit based on Agatha Christie's plays or Agatha Christie's works, including to play The Mousetrap. Really enjoyed it. Very funny. Saw it last night. Really well written. I guess it was nominated for a BAFTA, but I didn't really hear much about it. See How They Run. Really good movie, particularly for this time of year. If you're into horror or suspense type things, it's not scary. But it's a very funny movie. But you didn't watch See How They Run. You watched me play video games. I might never fully understand why that is, but I appreciate you doing it nonetheless. To everyone who wasn't watching me, I'd like to thank you for not watching me as well, because I appreciate when people leave me the fuck alone. Now we'll start the raid up. Sorry for the false raid. And get the rating 7. 4. Getting ready. 4 people raiding over. It's nice of us to do it. We're starting a raid now, and I hope everyone has a good day. Peace out and deuces. Be safe out there. Bye.